Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to a whole new Savor Dice experience. We're about to get a little raw and raunchy as we bring you a brand new hour of hilarious Dungeons & Dragons every single week with our new Patreon exclusive game available as both a weekly podcast and video. This is Savor Dice After Dark.
I don't know, man.
Welcome back, everybody, to Savor Dice After Dark. We are back with episode 5, and just to get a few little things out of the way, it's a little bit of house cleaning first here. I'm going to have a few polls that I'm going to have Cody put up on the Patreon that y'all can go vote on for shit that I will throw at these assholes in the next few games. So probably not the next 4 games, but a little bit afterwards, you guys will have the option to kind of impact what happens if you really want to fuck these guys over, because I'm going to put some crazy shit in there. Or if you're just like, we'll give them a good time or something funny. It'll be up to you guys. We'll have a few polls in there. So take a look out for that. Without further ado, I think we're ready to go back in.
That's it, man.
All right, cool. Happy No Nut November, everybody.
After that, you guys heard it here first. Donate to get a glimpse of Jacob's polls that he'll use to fuck us.
Oh,
yes.
There are a whole lot of things in that sentence that are just wrong. I don't know if we can distribute photographs of Jacob's polls. I mean,
well,
what polls does Jacob have?
He's at least 18.
I didn't think we signed up for this, Cody. We can just put my polls up there.
It's Patreon. Who doesn't post lewds on Patreon? Come on, Jacob. 2018.
I like how everybody waited until Jacob was done with the housekeeping and was immediately like, all right, let's make sexual lewd jokes now. Let's make this happen as fast as possible.
Welcome to Savor Dice After Dark, also known as 5 people. I try to make 5 people play Dungeons & Dragons while dealing with their shit.
Yeah.
So, you guys
I'm ready. I'm pumped up.
Are in a dungeon, and I have to add them things to the initiative that I have on my side. But we're going to start this encounter immediately. Who walked into that room? Do you guys remember? I think it was Baron and Davlin.
Yeah, Davlin had found the hidden wall.
Yes. Yeah. So you both walked in. Everybody else is kind of backed up in the hallway, I believe. Yes?
Sounds about right.
Cool. So these you hear a growling, and you see these dogs kind of step out as the light kind of enters the room. They're in these cages, but as they kind of growl at you, you're like, oh, this is fine. They're just in cages. They all disappear and then reappear outside the cages, and they begin barking and growling at you, and they all begin to run forward. One goes straight for you, Davlin, because you're small and tiny, and you look delicious.
Dodge.
You wish. You wish you could dodge this. Awesome
I was hoping it would fuck you up like it does Guy every week on fucking the regular show.
That's
just say dodge and it messes with Guy.
That's a 10 to get you, Davlin.
10 is not good enough. I have an 18 AC, sir.
All right, so it bites at you, and you just dodge out of the way very quickly. Another one runs at you as well, Davlin, because you just look like a cute little chew toy. And it sucks. You're really good at dodging dogs for whatever reason, but you're just like, nope, not gonna hit me.
Hey, yo, you guys, what's going on in there? I hear doggios.
We got dogs.
It's your turn. As you hear, and you hear Davlin going, ah!
Hey! No. That's not how Davlin reacts to dogs. He would like to bark back.
Okay, so you hear, arr, 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 and actual dog barking. It sounds like DMX is in the other room.
No, please, by all means, just go ahead and play my character. That's fine. I have no problems with any of that. So is it my turn?
No, it's Ace's turn.
Great.
Because he's a fast little kitty boy.
And everyone else is in the hallway, right?
Yes.
Ace looks around and then pulls out his bow, and I don't do very well with dogs. And he knocks an arrow and stands there and waits for a dog to come out.
All right.
Hold action because I am a cat.
One dog is going to go for you, Davlin. Not Davlin, Baron. And it bites you with an 11.
Bring it on, you bitch.
It sucks ass. Davlin. Oh, does that hit or no?
You gotta pay extra for that.
Okay, good. Davlin, now it's your turn. You got 2 in front of you, 1 in front of Baron.
Yeah, I would like to rage.
You are raging, sir.
Oh, look, the cute little one's raging.
You bark louder.
Kind of like foaming at the mouth.
You're doing great.
I won't try to like run over and tackle it because apparently you can't do any of that shit in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. So instead,
You can tackle it.
Good luck with the rolling.
so
You just can't walk and then dash. You can't move, then dash, and then tackle.
I feel like versions are being caused in other games here. We can't.
So
we can't.
I can run 60 feet, but I can't run 40 feet and dive.
Jump. Yeah.
Okay, that's logical. I rapier it. I rapier with a 14, sir.
You stab the dog in the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab it for a total of 10.
Nice. Wow.
So
Yeah,
I will use my strength mod there.
you dodge both bites as it just kind of they snap in front of you. You pull out a rapier and you just stick it into one of them, and it's not dead, but it's just it's very hurt. Faye, it is your turn.
That was important for me to get that in there.
Was it?
I'm glad you got it off your chest. Have we had a rest? I don't remember since we last fought.
No.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, Faye, I believe, completely went unconscious and was almost revived by teabagging, but
It was like a nap. She's going to pull out her sickle and just sort of run with it like flesh against the outside of her arm and try to swipe at this thing.
All right, do it.
She just runs into the room.
So you run down the hallway and you hear these noises coming beyond a wall. However, you did see them walk into it, so you very strangely just kind of step through and you're like, oh, there's a room in here. And then you see the dogs. There's one in front of Baron and two in front of Davlin. Which one are you going for?
The one in front of Baron.
All right, roll attack.
If you use two sickles, one in each hand, would you say that you make a bicycle attack?
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
I felt I had to lower the tone.
That was great. That was a very
serious.
good joke.
In this place, you made that joke. Wow. Of all the things you could have said.
It was such like a
It was so
dry.
Take a second. I was like,
Yeah.
where's like the penis joke in this? Oh no, it's just a good joke. Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12. You just barely scrape up against its skin and do not hurt it.
Okay.
Baron.
Oh my God. Firstly, I'm just going to shout at the dogs, sit!
Roll animal handling.
if this works.
I feel that's inappropriately named. Okay, I don't even know what do I even have that? Skills. Yes, I do. Okay. For the -1. Yay. How do I roll a skill check? Do I just click on the dragon, right? No, I don't.
No.
You drag.
Grab the modifier.
Oh, there we go. All right. 11.
You yell sit at it and it just barks right back at you.
Well, I fucking hit it in the face, you fucking mud, if you don't fucking behave. All right. That's SPCA, phone me later. Right, where are we? Attack. Sorry. No, 10. Missing.
10. It just you try to smack it. You actually hit it, but it just doesn't break its skin. Tony.
Tony will wade into the room, gripping his studded club.
All right, you make your way in.
I will recklessly attack the one on the halfling.
On Davlin. All right, there's one that is hurt and there's one that isn't.
Oh, well, whatever one is hurt, that's the one.
Okay, go for that one. Roll attack.
All right. Bad doggy-o. 23.
Yeah, I roll damage.
Not very impressive. So whack.
Since Dave apparently forgot this is actually a podcast for some of you guys, that's a 23 for a total of 4 damage.
Oh yeah, he said.
I forgot about that.
You got four damages. You come over and you just break into it and you hear a couple bones snap. This dog is not looking good. The last one is going to run over and attack you, Faye. And it tries to bite, and it gets a 19.
Nah.
Hits.
I disbelieve the damage.
And that is 2 piercing damage. As it bites into your leg, and you're just like, this hurts a little bit.
She doesn't look great.
Hey, yo, bitch, get off our bitch.
The one that you just that Davlin and Tony are destroying.
What are you doing there?
What are you doing, Mike?
Well, mind your own fucking business.
And
You
that's
don't
why
use your hand, just use your mouth.
It's not working. That's not
Advertisement
helping either.
because
Guys, we're not sponsored by anyone.
if you only have the podcast, then you're totally missing what Mike's doing.
Fucked up.
But we still appreciate
Probably a
you.
safe thing. that
So
you-
we shall describe it to you.
No.
Great
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Great.
The cat glass the last time too.
I don't like it.
Tony, as you smack down on this dog that you just hit, it whines and then disappears. It literally just vanishes.
Hey, yo, what's this? What the heck's going on here?
And it teleports to the back of the room, towards the cages, and it's like limping, and it's like standing back there, and it looks like it's whimpering, but it also has just this fierce look on you, like it's watching.
Oh, the poor doggy.
The one that was on Davlin, it's going to bite you again because he had 2 on you.
I have ancestral protectors on that one.
Gotcha.
So disadvantage.
On this one,
Whatever one I attacked and hit.
that one teleported to the back of the room. This
Okay.
one is a different one. It and your ancestral protectors only work on other people besides yourself.
Is there really only other people?
Yes.
Is
It's normal against you, and then everybody else gets protected. I believe.
Oh, it's attacking me again. I thought it was trying to attack somebody else.
No, it's attacking you.
Oh, well, yeah,
this
it's
is
fine.
the other one that didn't take damage. Yeah.
I have an 18 AC.
It got a 16, so it just barely misses. All right, Ace.
hey, yo,
I
dog,
see
you don't want to put that in your mouth.
Oh, that's gross. Do I see these dogs from where I am in the hallway?
No, you're in the hallway, and there's an illusory wall there. So you just see people disappear into the wall, and then you just hear.
Do I still hear dog noises?
Yeah, you can still hear dog noises.
Okay. I'm gonna roll at disadvantage or just miss. He shouts, "You guys are doing great!" and then looses an arrow into the wall.
Oh,
Jesus!
Make a percentage roll. Make a
Okay.
percentage.
I don't know how to do that. Here's a D10, and then another D10, and you can figure out how to do math.
10.
So 10,
10,
17%. I feel like that's great. That's really close to 1%, which is
yeah. The arrow the arrow flies in, disappears into the wall, and then ricochets off the side and just barely grazes over Baron's head.
What the
And
fuck are
flies
you
to the back
doing,
of
you
it.
stupid fucking cunt? I shouted.
You're doing great.
Oh, no.
That's great.
As you're yelling that, Baron, one dog is going to try to bite at your leg, and it crits.
All right.
Because you're distracted by the arrow.
What are you? Ah!
You stupid fucking yeah, just like that. All right. That
This is
is
so unprofessional.
How much damage is it exactly?
10.
10. Great. So there's you stupid fuck. Oh! I'm out.
Out.
Oh, no!
Oh shit. Oh
And
shit.
bleeding.
That's not good. Hey, how many hit points did you have?
Oh shit. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh God! Wait! I fucked that one up, haven't I? No! No, it's all the wrong thing. Fucking hell. This is what happens when you try and do stuff professionally. You fuck it up. There we go. Right.
It's
Sorry
okay.
about
I like
The end of
that.
that sentence is when you are not a professional.
Nailed it.
Yes, when you're not a fucking professional, but you're a complete cunt. Sorry about that.
So proper after he just dropped the C word like it's not a big fucking deal.
It's only a big deal here.
It isn't.
How many hit points did you have before that?
4.
You had 4. So
minus
to
6.
kill you, it would be
Better
what,
than 0.
30? So it didn't kill you instantly.
No.
I'll drop dead, you silly cunt. Sorry about that, dear chap.
Hip hip cheerio. Carry on with your day.
Goblin.
I attack the dog that's attacking Baron.
The one that's attacking Barrett?
Yeah, I'll slide over. I'll take attacks opportunity. I have an 18 AC.
Nah, he's like 5 feet away from you. You can do it.
Yeah, I'll stab him.
Stab him.
Stab. So this is Dex mod. So no strength bonus. That's a whopping 11, sir.
It does this weird thing where like you hit the dog, but the rapier kind of bends and it doesn't break the skin. It's just and then it like spills back.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I can do as a fucking 3rd level character. So
you failed to penetrate. Faye, it's your turn.
I didn't like that segue.
Wow. You failed to penetrate Faye. Your turn.
Can I I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
On yourself?
This is my last spell slot.
Are you casting it on yourself?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to let you know, just to be nice. Next to you, bleeding on the ground, unconscious, is Baron, and you're.
Oh, she's aware.
Oh, okay, cool. That's fine. Just like, oh, that was bad.
She's like, I don't want to end up on the ground.
Yeah, there's blood coming out of her mouth, and she's fighting dogs.
I'm just making sure.
I mean, he's
totally fine.
Already dead, you know?
Ooh, yucky.
You've written me off already? I haven't been dead for 3 seconds.
dude, she bit her tongue. Okay, she needs some cure wounds.
Relax.
Listen, we're doing this.
See, I'm still
Nope,
feeling this. You're not feeling that on the floor.
Yeah, it's not great.
All right, Baron, make a death saving throw.
Oh, one of those. All
Wait,
right.
how do I?
Bada bing, 12.
Hey, one
They
success.
will not kill me. We'll fight them on the beaches and in the caves and fucking anywhere.
Mr. Two Tusks.
1d4.
I will attempt a medicine check.
Who? Baron?
Yeah, he's the only one down.
Yeah, okay. You walk over to him. At this point, I'm going to be kind of an asshole and be like, the dogs are going to give you attack of opportunity. Just one.
Okay.
Boop. That's a 13.
That is going to miss.
All right. So you kind of dodge out of the attack of
It was off for not. I try and shove his guts back in, but.
You got a 5. Very nice. Yeah. You're just like, you notice his leg is like.
Oh, extra parts.
you take his leg as the part that got bit, and it's like holding on by some strands of muscle. And you're like, I think this is backwards, and you twist it the wrong way, and you're like, oh, and you just put it back.
I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
The one is going. There's one that's going to run. It's on. Oh, where is it? Where was this last one? I don't remember. I think it's on Faye. Yes, it's going to attack Faye again.
I'm not touching my keyboard. I'm not.
I healed you, bitch. Eat it.
Boop. 12. 2 hit you, Faye.
13. My AC is 13.
Ooh, just barely misses. The other one in the back of the room is just still watching, just waiting to see what happens. The first one that's on Davlin right now is going to flank you with the other one and going to get advantage on attacking you.
Against me?
Yes. And
18.
he gets a 24.
Oh, you added those.
Oh, I sure did. So that would be a 17 plus 3. So 20.
I'm rolling
That's
2
not-
12
that's not
to
the
Fucking Dungeon Master. It's advantage, buddy.
For attack.
He rolls 37.
There's a button for that. We got a button in Fantasy Grounds for advantage.
Yeah. I forgot to push it. That is 5 piercing damage as he just chews into you like a squeaky toy.
I'll take the 2 damage.
I like to talk when I'm muted. I like these sound effects. He shouts again into the wall. How is everyone doing in there? You sound like you're doing great.
Hey, yo, Brian is dying. He's dying.
Oh, no. That sounds terrible. Do better. And he's going to fire another arrow into the illusory wall.
Okay.
I learned how to do percentiles. Hold on. I got this.
17
Again.
You guys hear And then there is a sharp pain in the back of in your back, Davlin, as an arrow just lands into it. You take 2 piercing damage.
What the fuck was that? Hey, yo, Ace, you almost took off his tiny tea bag.
I'm like reaching down for my bag, trying to pull an arrow out. Like, oh my
Pull it out. Like Ace, your perspective is just like, you're doing great, good job. Ting, ting. Ah, like you're down the screen.
There's several dogs in there. Are you kidding me?
You're not even trying.
I'm doing my best. Thank you very much.
The third blink dog that brought Baron down is going to
Attack Ace.
Tony. Not attack Ace. He's going to attack Tony, who's trying to resuscitate him, with a 13.
Not going to do it.
All right, he misses. You kind of bat him off. It's your armor class in this situation is you just like, get out of here, and you just slap him away. Davlin, you're
I'm
currently
gonna
flanked.
skin this dog. Yeah. And I'm going to do barbarian things.
Okay.
I'll attack him with my rapier again because that's barbarian.
Attacking the one that's currently attacking Tony, right?
Yeah, the one that's attacking Baron.
Did you attack that one last round?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't hit him.
Gotcha. You have to hit him.
I honestly feel like the barbarian business manager from the union needs to show up and revoke your card for using your rapier.
Yeah, every time.
Excuse me. I'm using the Taking 20 infamous ultimate naked halfling dex-based barbarian build. So thank you very much. And I will do 8 damage. Suck it, Dave.
A YouTube channel? Never heard of it.
Suck it, Dave. Suck it so hard.
Yeah, you actually stab it this time, and you get it between its ribs.
Yeah, how are you guys giving me shit? He's over there like, medicine, I guess, 5. And I'm just doing some fucking damage.
Faye.
The best part is the image of a giant half-orc just jamming his organs back into him. You'll be fine.
His hands are bigger than the holes he's sticking things in.
And back at home, we just put this in a bucket, and then we just shove it back inside, you know?
We used to do this all the time.
Used to happen to my cousin Bruno 3 times a week.
This is how we kept Grandpappy living for another 10 years.
Jesus.
Faye, it's your turn.
So many regrets. She's going to her last turn. She had she laid a hand on one of the cuts on her arm, and it just kind of went like this and flicked the blood off.
Nice.
She's just standing up, spitting the blood out, and just going for another sickle slash.
All right, do it.
Got 22.
Roll damage.
It's a 6.
It's a 6 damage. It's not looking good at all. This dog looks almost identically damaged as the one that fled to the back of the room. Baron, make another death saving throw.
Just scream out dodge. You'll be fine.
Hey, you're
Another
good.
save.
Oh, damn.
Very nice, very nice.
Look at that.
You're living. Tony.
I will try the medicine check again.
All right.
Please
Roll
don't
that
kill
medicine.
me.
Let somebody come out and revoke your barbarian card.
Can't possibly tell twice.
A 2. You're doing the good old, guts in the bucket method.
I'm helping.
Pulling him out at this point, going, well, if we clear out all this stuff, it'll be fine.
I don't even know what this does.
But there's so much blood.
He's never going to use this. Just takes the...
Blood is so in the way.
I just want to see that cartoon image where they flash over to the combat and they flash back over to him and he's got his dick out and he's rubbing on his face. I don't understand why this isn't working yet.
You need to go to a different CPR course if that's what they're teaching you.
What cartoon are you watching?
Hey, buddy.
One of the other dogs Runzo is gonna we're gonna flank Tony and it's gonna attack you. Boop. That's an 11. That does not hit.
Hey, yo, get away. I'm trying to work here.
The other one's cowering in the back of the room. The one on Davlin's going to attack Davlin again with advantage. Damn it. That's not how we fucking do this. 17. That does not hit, I'm assuming.
Does not hit, sir.
All right. Ace.
Ace has been having a 6-second pep talk outside. You can do this. It's okay. It's just tiny dogs. You are a much bigger cat. This is fine. No worries. It's fine. Everyone's doing a great job. You do a great job. And he reaches into his pack and pulls out a handful of something, and then he closes his eyes and steps through the wall and opens them. Oh, shit. And he sees Baron on the ground, and he just reaches over to like where your mouth is and squeezes something, and red liquid pours into your mouth as I squeeze a good berry into your face.
Very nice.
And then I kind of, oh, God, I hope dogs are like this. This is it. Wake up. And he like kicks you. Get up. And he readies his bow and arrow.
Baron, you come to life just barely waking up with the taste of berries in your mouth.
I have saved you with my berries in your mouth. Get up.
Your guts are in my hands.
They weren't out before. What do I do with these?
Hit my leg. What are you doing with my guts, you bastard?
How was I going to get
It
down
wasn't
to the
even a
legs?
wound. Tony opened your gut and
Oh my god.
all right. This blank.
I thought you couldn't use good berries in this time for this month. No, never mind.
This is
Wow.
unusual.
Wow.
You're gonna be sharp. You're gonna be sharp every month.
No.
I'm 4 and I don't follow No Nut November.
Tony, what's your armor class? Dave.
Oh, sorry.
He was busy Googling, what is No Nut November? He got distracted.
How do I participate with the young kids?
What's your armor class, Tony?
14.
Okay, the dog bites into you. Boop. 2 damage. Oh, that one has disadvantage because Ancestral Guardians. I'm stupid. So it should just be a normal attack. So retract that. Dude, there, that's
Wow.
First one,
That's
please.
23.
just take the first one and take 2 damage because that's a crit, and that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Davlin, it's your turn.
Yes, barbarian things, rapier.
Rapier as a barbarian, typical.
15.
Yeah, roll damage.
Yeah, without the strength mod, that's it's a 4.
4 damage.
With that's a 4. Actually, you know what? That would be yeah. I'm sorry. That's an extra 2 on there
All right.
with my
so
dex mod.
The dog falls to the ground, and then scrambles to stand back up, just barely alive.
Can I kick him?
No. Do you have an extra attack?
No.
No. You kick him for effect, but it does nothing. Faye, it's your turn.
The one that was all the way in the back cowering, is it still there or it came
Yes.
back?
It's still there.
Is it past the one that I'm looking at?
Yes. So you've got 3 in front of you, 2 in front of you. One is flanking. They're kind of in like a L shape. There's 3. They're flanking Davlin and Tony with Baron on the ground, and you're in front of all 3.
Okay. So I think she's looking at this thing as she's, slicing at it, and she just tilts her head a little bit to look around it, and sees the one cowering in the back, and you just hear her yell as she casts. No, that's not how we don't do that. Why is that doing that?
Because you put the spell in differently than actually as like a castable spell.
This sucks.
Just roll with your bonus.
It's a saving throw. It's a saving throw anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
it's a
saving
save.
throw. Yeah, you
I
don't
just
have
wanted the words. It's just a text thing. I just wanted the words to come up.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Let's see what its bonus is. It's a +3. It got 5. It is scared. You begin to
Okay.
sear it with Radiant's flame.
Should be like
1d8 radiant damage.
Roll that damage. So 5? No, that's
Yep,
Wow.
5 damage.
five damage.
You just hear her yell "coward" as she raises her hand because she realizes there's one hiding in the back behind the cages.
It you do that, it whines and squeals and then collapses and dies.
Puppy
Aaron.
murderer.
Is that the end of your turn, Faye?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
All right, Baron. You're on the ground, you're prone, you've got dogs all over you, and a half orc. Like every Sunday morning.
Yep.
Every Sunday morning. So I only got I'm just
No.
You flustered?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna hit someone with my axe.
Guy's the bear. Yeah.
Roll attack. Attack something.
I hit it with my axe. Natural 20. There you go.
Yes,
See what
yes,
happens?
yes. Woo.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it. Talk about bears and guys hitting all kinds of things.
Let's move on very quickly. So look, I hit it and I just
Jacob's Googling, what is a bear?
Great.
Awesome.
AskJeeves.com.
You
What?
take-
No, you're not asking on that question.
Urban Dictionary.
You take out your axe and you've just awakened and you're very angry and upset and you take out your axe and you slice the entire dog in half, like right down the middle. Its guts spill out on the floor and just dies instantly. Tony, you watch that miracle happen.
I do. I will recklessly attack. I guess there's one left.
No, there are two.
Whichever one's close to me.
Yep, there's one right on top of you.
Hey, yo, come here, Fido. That's a 20.
Natural 20.
Nice. All right.
That's a 20. So for 13 points of damage.
All right. 13 points of damage. Where is the... You haven't even attacked this one yet. It's not looking good. You smash into it, and it turns around and it bites you. That's 22.
That will definitely hit. It has advantage, though.
It does.
It does.
Well, let's see if we get a crit. Nope. That is 6 points of damage.
Not for the show, kid.
The wife has the kid right now. All right.
All right. The second one's dead. The first one is still on you, Davlin, and it wants to tear you to shreds.
Bring it on, bitch.
It hates you so much, and it gets a 16 to hit you.
Miss again, sucker.
Ace.
Ace is here. He's here to save the... God damn it. He's here to save the day.
Nice stab, Cody.
And
Throw Michael off his rhythm.
he's going to shoot at Davlin. The dog. I mean the dog.
All right, roll. There is one that Tony's fighting and one that is biting Davlin's heels.
Man, who looks more fucked up?
The one that Tony nearly just crushed the skull.
Which of my allies looks more fucked up?
Which one of your allies is
I've
more
got
fucked
like
up?
4 hit points left.
Perfect.
Dude,
He's
I'm
gonna
like
shoot-
full health.
He's going to shoot for that one. He's going to shoot for the one that's on Tony.
He's going to finish off Tony.
He's going to finish off Tony. I've been doing so great. 22 to hit.
Yeah, roll damage.
10 damage.
Awesome. Arrow goes right through its skull, through its brain, and kills it instantly.
Perfect. I'm helping. You were doing great before I got here, but you're welcome.
Davlin, you've got the undamaged one right behind you. That's the last one.
Yeah, I'm
It's your turn.
gonna step up and do more rapier things. So yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of like barrel roll like I'm a little wild ninja with my shield.
Do it.
Come up and slap that bitch for 14.
That hits.
Of course it does, and I'm gonna follow that up with a massive 9 damage, sir.
You slice into it, and it whimpers. Faye.
Faye is going to, as she lowers her hand for the other one that she was attacking, she's going to then use it again and attack the one that's closer to her.
All right. It's got to make a dex save, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did I do that?
I'm gonna do that yell later. I'm just gonna hold my hand up at my dog
That
and
is
yell out,
a-
"Coward!"
Complete failure.
Okay.
So roll that d8.
3 damage.
It begins to burn and sizzle, and you smell some delicious dog meat. Baron.
It was like Taco Tuesdays.
I look up at Tony because I assume Tony's the one that healed me.
Yes.
I appreciate you going down on me, Tony. I won't forget it. I then stand. Well, I stand. Can I then attack the dog?
You can walk over to it. It's like 5 feet away.
So can I still attack it this round?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, roll attack.
A natural one.
Very nice. You stand up and you're like, "Thank you, Tony." And you're like, "Argh!" You bring up your axe to go and you slip on your own blood and fall back down.
What the fuck is all this blood doing on the floor?
Tony.
Careless.
Tony, what are you doing?
Oh, I guess I'm going to wade in recklessly and trying to finish off this dog.
Do it.
Your dogs are really pissing me off. 12 is probably not going to do it.
Nope, that fails.
It's an immortal dog.
You got distracted by the going down on me comment.
Oh, easy there, friend.
It notices how damaged it is, and it sees how all of its buddies have died, and it teleports into one of the cages. And it whimpers in the back of it, and it just stays there and watches all of you.
I'm going to pull out some rations and throw it in the cage.
Okay.
It's my turn first, right?
I mean, we're out of combat at this point. It's
Oh,
more-
well, I want to stab it. It can blink out of the cage. It
roll
means
attack.
nothing to me. And I'm going to yell up, "Coward!" And I'm going to run over and I'm going to recklessly attack it.
Does it have cover?
But you copy her.
Coward!
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
19. 4 more damage.
Okay. You yell, "Coward!" You run over to it. You stab into its chest again through its ribs, and it just whimpers and falls to the ground, coughs up some blood. It's still alive.
Hey, yo, that seems very unnecessary. It's back in the cage.
I'm just back there just like stab, 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 stab.
After a
Very
few more
dishonorable
stabs,
to kill a cage character.
it just dies. If you stab it more and more, it eventually just reels over and
If it's not going to blink away, I'm going to stab it to death.
yeah, it dies. It's dead.
Great.
Oh, that was terrible.
Faye walks by cleaning her sickle. Little unnecessary.
There were dogs. It was. I disagree. Great job, Tiny Man. You did. Dogs are terrible. Terrible.
I imagine I'm like covered in blood because I'm so small that like, up close combat and
They
I'm
are
just like
the
coming
enemy.
down off the adrenaline.
Me too. I mean, it's all brands, but
Why the fuck did you shoot randomly into the room?
Why
did
did you kill a dog in a cage? There's so many questions that we have to ask.
I did not shoot
Shooting into
randomly.
this room was
Why does a dog who
killing a dog in
can,
a cage is just barbaric.
why does a dog who can blink out of a cage have a fucking cage? I don't understand. It means no sense.
hey, yo, do you always bounce the arrows off the wall like that? It's pretty freaking cool, man.
Thank you. It is the trick I learned. It catches everyone off guard.
Yeah. Everyone.
Well, I would
side.
advise you, if you see
Hey, yo,
the
I gotta
arrow,
agree.
don't jump in front of the arrow.
I'm going to rip the arrow out of his back if it's not already ripped out.
Yeah, you rip it out.
Feel like a bitch as she pulls it out.
But it's like, so you pull the arrow out, and you ever see the movie 300 where they have the fucking like crazy scorpion-shaped weird fucking arrow? Because he's super foreign, so it's all like weird and gnarly from some jungle village, and you're like, oh.
She means bitch like her family. She doesn't know that bitch is a derogatory term.
It's like a
I also yell when I'm in pain.
See, you're fine. Would you like me to squeeze my berries in your mouth?
Pass. Hard pass.
I do a
My
medicine.
man liked it. He liked the berries.
So,
Wait, you saved me?
I squeezed my berries in your mouth, yes.
I look
Yeah, I saw
over at Tony. He squeezed his what into my mouth?
My berries into your mouth.
His berries, yo, like this. You just squeeze them. The juice dripped right in your mouth.
I swear to God, you moaned. It was awesome.
You all see like a blueberry drip like down his mouth.
Red.
I swear it didn't taste like pineapple. All right, so that's fine.
I'm not gonna lie, they looked kind of refreshing.
I don't want to know. All right, listen, there's probably people coming. I heard all these bloody dogs barking. Is there something wrong?
Nothing.
This is the strangest group I've ever been with.
All right, is anybody hungry?
Well,
What?
I could give
Are you-
more berries.
Hungry.
I have
like
more
food?
berries. I have them. More berries.
I mean, yeah, you can eat those, or we got this, like, you know,
Well,
like
there's
feast
protein
of
everywhere around, so we're all right.
Oh, you
What?
got a dog. It's terrible for you.
Darren, strangely, you feel like very full. Like you don't need to eat at all.
Well, that's why I don't. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no reason for us to. I think we should retreat and come back later. We don't look like we perhaps we need to rethink our strategy about how we move around this place, right?
But I hate to say it, but the tiny man is correct. Why do these dogs, if they are wild dogs, have cages? Wild dogs do not have cages. There must be some master here.
I don't think that's what he's saying at all. I'm thinking what he's saying is if the cages don't mean anything, they just go in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yes.
Why even bother with the cages?
But who put them there? Is my
maybe to trick people to walk by.
oh. Dogs
Ha!
can't-
That's a pretty paranoid person who hides a cage, a dog that can walk in and out of its cage behind an illusionary wall. That's a paranoid mind, that is.
Yes.
Which means there's probably something good down here for us. We just gotta find it.
yeah,
I
like
don't know. I
this
can't
tail.
take more hits like that.
Why don't we rest here then?
What's in them berries?
Berry juice.
I don't know. You gave him the berry. He jumped right up. He looked like he was dead.
Oh, did you like some of my berries? I have many for you.
I will eat some berries. Some berries sounds really good to me.
Miss Faye, would you like some berries as well? I won't squeeze them into your mouth. You can put them in your own mouth of your choice. That wasn't one. That was just for him.
Okay. And she takes it and turns around because she doesn't want you to watch her eat it. And then turns back around when she's done chewing.
He gives you like 4, and then he gives Tony like 4.
Yeah, you eat them. They taste like blueberries. What kind of berries are they, Ace?
They taste like blueberries now. Thanks, Jacob. Why don't you just fucking play my character?
Raspberries?
Fucking trend today, huh? Yeah. We're blueberries now. Blueberries.
Yeah, I'm gonna roast some dog, man.
Gross.
Okay, how are you doing that?
Well, I mean, we got cages, right?
You just strike a fire in the middle of a dungeon.
Yeah, where?
Yes.
So, what are you lighting?
Wait, are there any other exits out of this room?
Are the cages
No, it's just a dead
wooden?
end.
No, the cages are metal.
The 100% metal.
Have you ever seen a wooden
they're iron
cage?
cages.
Well, if you make a
Yeah.
fire in the cage, it's got a grate on it. You
Do you
can
know how rare fucking metal cages would have been? Like in a. Anyways, yes, I think wood would have made a much like.
I would have searched the room.
Okay, roll investigation.
Can I roll that as well? Could she just walk away while they're talking?
Do you want to just help me, or I'll help you?
Yeah, I can help you.
All right, Faye, you got advantage.
Was there another way out of the this room?
No, there's no other way out. It's a very small, like 30 foot by 30 foot.
Jacob, was there another way out of this room?
So
Nailed it.
I just did an investigate check. I just searched the room, top to bottom, with advantage, double 2s.
Nice.
There is absolutely nothing in this room. Hey, yo, there ain't nothing in this room.
I do have a trick we can try if everyone wants to be very quiet. I can see if there's another passageway around. I've read it and it works. Should I try it if you want to?
You've been doing great so far. Go ahead.
I pull out a candle and then I light it with the flint and tinder.
Okay.
And then I walk next to the walls to see if the candle sort of gutters because there's another illusionary.
Oh, this is
You
good.
hold it up against all of the walls in the entirety of the room, going the entire perimeter, and there's no secret entrances anywhere.
Fuck all, let's go.
Was this magic that you do?
We could go back and check out that definitely trapped chest.
Yes, I wanted to check that out as well.
Can I use Eyes of the Grave?
Yeah, what's that do?
Sense presence of undead within 60 feet.
Okay.
And she walks back to the entrance that we're all walking into. She wants to use it from there to better.
All right. You sense no undead.
Okay.
None.
I thought Davlin was cooking dogs.
Apparently, I'm not. I'm just munching on a tail for flavor.
Got torches, man. You could cook some dogs. You set up a bunch of torches like in a teepee underneath the grate.
Oh, that's a great idea, Tony. And yeah, I'm gonna roast some dog.
All right.
Hey, yo, one of my uncles, they run a restaurant. We do this.
Whoever else is in this dungeon is definitely gonna smelt their burned dog casually wafting through the dungeon corridors.
Make us.
It smells
There's
delicious.
intruders in my house, and then you just smell dog.
I'm cooking the shit out of their dogs, bro.
Fuck. They killed him, and they're eating him.
That's how we make intimidate check.
At the scene of the crime.
Okay.
I
Well,
hope the boss
wait.
is John Wick.
Are we setting up camp? Are we setting up camp here? Is this where we're going to stay? Are we going to recover here?
Yeah, I mean, you're clearly gonna fall over if we don't.
That's a fair point. I just wanted to know. In which case, then, do we really want to go out? We don't need to go out again. I mean, we want to. This is a defensive spot. There's only one way in, as far as we know. Right?
Think so. This seems good. I'm fine.
Good.
I think
I take a bag of caltrops and I just sprinkle them liberally at the entrance to that illusionary door.
oh,
So-
very nice.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's not. Anyone
This
comes
guy is
through.
like a regular fixer. He's got all the things.
Well, I read the book about what you should do when you go adventuring. It's something that every adventure knows to do that. He says, and he sort of sits down and.
Davlin, you are. Just to let you know, there is the main room, the chapel area, the entrance in which you guys came in. There is what was a campfire there that you could use to set up your torches and shit.
Nope, not interested.
Okay, make a survival check.
All right. Survival, is that a skill in this game?
Sure is.
Can I take 20 on it? But
No.
14.
14, easy enough. You cut into some of the dog, you skin it a bit, and you take some of the meat out of it. It's very stringy and like gamey. It's just gross. And you put it and you just start roasting it over these torches. It takes a few minutes. It doesn't smell bad to you guys because, I mean, it's fucking fantasy world and like delicacy of meat isn't, necessarily a luxury all of you indulge in. So it just smells like meat. And you eat it. It's chewy.
Hey, Uncle
This is
Sammy,
great.
you would make General Joe's chicken from this.
Joe's chicken. And I'm assuming you guys are short resting.
That's an actual Orcish general.
Yes.
Go ahead and get whatever you get back on a short rest, and you can roll your hit points if you'd like, your hit dice.
Ooh, definitely want to do that.
I'm fine, everyone. Thank you.
Oh!
I'll stand guard. You rest.
I think I can actually short rest
Fine.
everybody.
I'm at full health, so I'm fine. I stayed in a tree the entire last episode.
Nice. I love that. That was so great. Oh man.
And all my hit dice later. I'm good.
All right. The day continues on as you guys spend some time licking your wounds in the chapel.
I just wanted to be clear, I'm not licking anyone's wound.
Cut to Ace.
In this chapel is the hallway and then the door that leads to the super fucking cold room.
That's all I remember. Is like the portcullis with the chest at the end, and then the cold mold, which we couldn't do shit about. So
I've been thinking about that mold. Don't you put salt on mold to make it go away?
I have no
never
idea.
seen this before, but if you recall, I did have a suggestion the last time. I think that this it reacts to heat, so if you put cold on top of it, maybe it will wither away and die.
All right, you throw your ice cubes on top of that mold there.
I don't have ice cubes. I am from a jungle.
So how
about
do you
you?
propose to throw cold onto it then?
I don't know. I'm just giving you suggestions.
What about you, Faye? You got anything?
What makes you think I carry ice around?
You're so cold
don't
and
know, you- You pray and do weird stuff that I've seen like other freaks do.
Thank you.
Hey, yo, that's very insensitive.
Thanks, Tony.
She was very useful as a compliment.
It's short man syndrome. Don't pay him any attention. Just ignore him and eventually he'll go away.
Hey, I'll have you know, I'm one of the tallest trunk punchers to ever be born.
Is that terminal, the short man syndrome? Is it? Will he die from it?
Faye casts, she stands there and goes, I don't know how to do that. Just create ice. I can do this. And she just uses light cantrip.
You guys can see.
Just disco lights. No.
I don't think that's going to
Yeah,
work.
she's got a diddly hand that just has fire coming out of it.
Nice.
That's actually
Not to
rotates
be
the
confused with
light.
the wizard.
That's actually rotates
Hey,
the
what
light.
about the chest? Usually there's good stuff in a chest.
Oh yes, I said the chest, but then the tiny Devlin, he said no, don't open the chest because it's clearly trapped. And I said, oh,
Hang on a
It
moment.
is. It's definitely trapped. Yeah.
Hang on a moment. No,
Yes.
wait a minute. We assumed that the cages were just there because we were going. It was a trap for people to go into that room
right.
and
Yes.
not think about the dogs. But
Yes.
it doesn't make sense. That room doesn't go anywhere, so you wouldn't necessarily be inclined to go there. It does seem a little bit elaborate for on the off chance that someone checks the corridor. That you have a room just waiting for the dogs.
No,
Surely
it's
the
simple.
dogs
You
should
go down the
come.
corridor, the portcullis comes down, you're trapped, you can't go anywhere. The dogs, they
Dogs,
hear it,
that's
they
right.
come blink in, and you get become dog meat. But
That's right.
Which
So
by the
that
way
means
is
that-
delicious.
Wait,
Hey, yo, the portcullis is already on the ground. It's already down. We can't get trapped.
Yes, this is true.
well, that and the dogs are all dead, so there shouldn't be any problems.
So we get to open the chest. Yes.
Yes,
you get to
we
go
get
and
to
open
open the chest now.
All right.
I can open it from a distance if you'd like.
Oh.
No, shh, it's fine.
How do you do this?
She puts her sickle on her hip, like on a little hook, and reaches back behind her for her secondary weapon, which is a giant scythe.
Oh, so a really big sickle.
Like her height, a little over her height. Yeah.
It's a massive sickle. Very long blade.
Yeah. I haven't really figured out, because it's very tall, long, how to use it yet. And she's just kind of like holding it and looking at it from side to side. But we could try to lift it from a distance with this.
That could work. Go ahead, try it.
Why don't you just open it up, Kat? I mean, you're dexterous, aren't you? I mean, you can get in there and just you're Ace, right? You should be able to open up that box.
Oh yes, I thought she wanted to do it. I would let her do it. She seems like she'd be great at it.
Go
I
ahead,
will
Ace.
try and lift the portcullis because it's down, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and grab it and lift it. That's a 19.
Make an athletics check.
Wow.
So 14, 5, 19.
19. You guys are all coming up with all these different ways to possibly open this portcullis. Tony walks over and he's and you throw it upwards and it clangs at the top and sticks.
Are you sure, Faye? I will go open this if you don't want. Okay, I'm going inside. And he walks in and then stands behind. Okay, I have an idea. And he stands behind the chest and opens it from the back.
All right, just to let you know, when you make your way forward, the chest is on kind of like a raised platform, sort of. You have two ways to go. There's a way to go on your left, and that's the only way. There's no two ways. There's the hallway continues on your left.
It's the illusion of option.
You're like, I think that, never mind. It's just,
Using his
you can
choice.
not go, or you can go left.
So I go that one direction, Jacob, and then I open the chest from behind it.
you want to open the chest. How?
From behind it.
Like this to
So like,
open
if
it
the
towards
chest
us.
opens this way. I would
It's up
stand
against the wall, so it's on like a it's on
You know,
like a
Jacob-
raised platform.
So you're limited really in terms of one approach, which is from the front.
I'm going to
Or
open
the
the
sides.
chest, Jacob.
Okay, you open the chest.
From
It
behind.
is open and not locked.
Like your mama.
Rough.
No, that was the other room.
Oh. The chest is full of gold and positivity, right?
Yes. Golden positivity.
It's not full of dex saves at all.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
It's full
You
of
have-
inclusivity and happiness.
You can go left or right or left.
Or just not.
If you would like to stand directly in front of the chest, you may do so.
18.
Oh, nice.
18. Oh, jeez.
You're hit by a stinking cloud. Get fucked.
You open the chest. It opens, and you see inside the chest is
Tea.
What is it?
Oh my God! Please don't.
a bunch of coins, a bunch of silver coins and gold coins, along with a key and some clothing. And as soon as you get that 1 second look at everything that's in the chest, you feel a prick right in the side of your shoulder. And
I just thought in general he felt like he was firing arrows into a closed room. He felt like
Or
you
he was just
pull it out.
bent over a chest and felt a prick.
Yeah, a little red rocket action.
You pull it out. It's basically just a pin needle, but you start feeling a lot of pain begin to seep into your body. You don't feel good at all. You take 5
He's just going to use the tip.
More than 18. What the fuck was this thing? Jesus Christ.
5 poison damage.
Okay.
You are poisoned, and then you step back a minute. The floor begins to transform, and it looks like the world around you is transforming into like a jungle. And you can see small cats moving around, making their way through, rubbing up against your leg when there's dogs chasing after them. You turn and you begin to run away from all the dogs, and you're constantly moving your way through a jungle trying to avoid these creatures hitting you. All of you watch Ace go, oh, how about it? And then he stumbles back and falls over, and he's just lying on the ground like,
Oh, yeah, Ace, you okay down there?
Ace, you hear nothing.
Perfect.
anyone got anything to squeeze into his mouth.
Run, kitties. There are so many kitties. Get away. Get away from the dogs. No, this is terrible.
Wait.
Terrible.
Wait. Give it a moment.
It just starts kicking.
We just want to watch. I just want to watch Ace like freak out, twitch on the ground for a moment.
Faye's gonna put her scythe back and then be like, no one ever fucking listens when I try to do that. And she just walks over and she's kind of poking him with her foot, and she'll lean down and do a medicine check on him.
Roll medicine.
Yeah, those things.
Be-dee-dee-dee.
Hey, yo, Dow, you need a hand with that. I'm really good at this stuff.
I go
No,
over
I
to
messed
the
up.
chest and just sort of casually glance inside the chest.
15.
You okay? Did you get 15?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he's tripping balls.
Catnip.
It's some kind of strange poison, sort of like a hallucinogenic, maybe.
Is that the medical term, tripping balls?
Yeah, it's tripping balls. That's what they taught you in the academy. Barons, you look inside the chest. You see a lot of coins, a key, and like some clothing.
I'm going to make sure that everyone is focused on the cat, on Ace,
Okay.
and then very quietly turn around and under my breath just evoke the mage hand, which I then use to reach into that chest and sort of just rifle through stuff to see if there's anything that's going to snap, bite, chomp, or otherwise.
You rifle through it, and the coins kind of clink together. You push the clothes over, and you move the key. It's just a normal chest, it seems. Nothing.
All right, I'll use the hand to sort of grab the key and bring that out of the chest.
All right, you bring
What
the
kind
key
of
out.
key is
It's a brass key, and it's about a few inches long. And on one end of it, instead of like a circle, which is typically on the end of these keys, there is a question mark.
No, get away from them. Get away from them.
Did she pour a little bit of the water from her canteen on him?
Sure.
Cats don't like water, right?
Ace, make a con save.
I mean, I rolled an 18 before. What the fuck else could I roll?
Well, you could have
A 19?
Another 18, probably.
18, Jacob.
The rolls be different.
Okay, that's good enough. You begin to kind of jolt to the side, look around as your surroundings begin to disappear around you, and almost like a train, you're hit with reality around you, which is really, really fuzzy and distant. And you look around, you're no longer paralyzed, but you are still poisoned. As you look around, you see Faye above you. She's just pouring water on your face.
And you hear Ace make an inhuman noise, and then he just is up on all fours. And he's like on his hackles like a cat. He's like, there were so many dogs around. There were so many dogs around, and they were getting the cats. And I am in a cave. Okay, this is a terrible place. I don't like this game at all.
You were, as some of the locals that I know call it tripping balls.
Oh, I didn't have any balls. I had the chest.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
I
have
didn't
any
see no
balls.
balls on the floor. I didn't see him trip over anything.
I didn't trip over anything. They could tell me.
All over.
I didn't see any tripping.
My mistake.
That's okay.
You fell. You fell back.
Yes.
I poured water on you.
There were so many dogs chasing so many tiny cats in the jungle. It was terrifying. I wonder if this is a metaphor.
For what?
Thought she said it was a medical condition. All right. What do the clothes look like?
You pull it out. It's a very long-looking coat, and it looks pristine in condition. It's like a black leather duster. And
For fitting a human?
yes, for like a human size, like somebody 5-6 foot.
I put it on.
You put it on. It looks nice. It's made of a fine leather. It's very, very clean. Like no rips, no holes, nothing. It's very nice looking.
Hey, yeah, it looks really sharp on you, man.
It's just to cover the wounds so the enemy don't see that we're operating and have. There's gold in the chest.
No, you should wear it. It looks good on you. Doesn't it look good on him? Hey, maybe pop the collar up like this, you know?
I
Yeah, there you go.
Excuse
Looks
me.
tough.
I thought I saw a key inside the chest. Where did it go?
This key, yeah. All right.
Yes. You saw
It's got a
the
curious mark on it. Yeah, you take that.
Oh, thank you. I like this.
Is there any jewelry in the chest?
These coins.
No jewelry, just
Miss
coins.
Faye.
A mixture of silver and gold.
I don't want this anymore. I'm done.
Faye will start divvying up all the coins.
All right. In total, it is 275 gold pieces and 800 silver pieces.
That's a fair weight to carry around with us.
Oh yeah, and it weighs. Every 50 coins weighs 1 pound.
Yeah.
Right.
Jacob, how do we? What's the best way we should divide this evenly?
Divide it by
Quickly,
5.
divide
In
by
yards?
5.
What is that in yards?
Maybe try yards. Might work. Maybe try. Oh, look at.
Oh, look what's happening to Guy.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
It's
You
okay,
would never
guys.
know that we are professionals.
we're
It's all
so
right.
professional.
What's this we?
That's fair.
All right. So you guys begin divvying up the gold. Are you doing anything, Cody?
Yeah, I want to look at the group and be like, so that little creepy thing that, stabbed us and ran off, it
Yes.
came down here, and and I'm kind of feeling the wall behind the chest.
It must have gone
it's not
through that
illusionary.
gold patch.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, must have gone through there. Unless you got any bright ideas, might be the end of the road. I mean, not a terrible haul if I do say so myself. Maybe we should leave this guy a note when he comes back to tell him that his dogs are delicious and we appreciated all of his gold.
Hang on a moment.
Okay.
Wearing the coat, does the coat feel? Does the cave feel any sort of different in terms of temperature?
Mm-mm.
I walk back to the cold room,
Okay.
open up the door, and sort of stick my arm in very tentatively. Does it
It's
feel?
fucking cold.
Oh my god! All right, no, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing there, but
I thought maybe the coat protected the wearer from the cold.
sure.
Well, that's why you'd put it in the chest. So you go to the chest, you get the key, you get the coat, you walk through the mold.
That is true. Most times coats protect you from cold.
Faye, you got any ideas?
Is this a dead end here, Jacob?
No, the hallway after the chest, the hallway continues to the left, and it ends in a wooden door.
Oh, there's more on the other side.
Yes,
Oh.
it continues after the chest.
Hey, yo, let's go down that way.
All right, just a moment. Can I go and pick up all my caltrops?
Yeah, you go pick them all up. You go pick up the caltrops. You guys get ready as you make your way down the hallway towards the door, slowly creaking it open. But that's where we're going to end this episode for right now. We will be back with the second episode for everybody who's watching this currently on Patreon.
Second episode, sixth episode.
Whatever. It's episode 5.
We've already established that he's homeschooled and can't count.
I don't know what math is. Okay?
That's 55 gold for
Are you
everybody,
making
by
fun
the
of
way.
me? Jesus. I don't know what yards are. I don't know how to count. Y'all just make fun of me. I don't know how many silver should cost in a week. Fuck this podcast. We'll see you guys next week.
We love you, Jacob. All right, we're out. We love you so much, buddy. I'm just sad all the dick sucking jokes from the beginning wasn't on the recording.
I can't count. You guys are making fun of me. Put this podcast out.
Hey, Lauren, you got any thoughts? Anyway,
Hold on. Let me just get in there. The best part is Dave doesn't even have any idea he did it like 3 times.
I know. And now I'm stopping the recording.